Here is something nobody on YouTube will tell you. Most of the money advice you find online, the YouTube videos, the blog posts, the Instagram reels telling you to start a dropshipping business or invest in index funds, none of it was written for you. It was written for someone in America, someone with a US bank account, someone with a credit card, someone who can get paid by Stripe without a second thought. And if you have ever tried to follow that advice from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Senegal, you already know how that story ends. You follow every step. You sign up. You try to withdraw your money. And then you see it. This service is not available in your country. That is not your fault. That is a gap in the information. And today, I'm going to fill that gap. My name is Clifford. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 real ways to make money in Africa right now, in 2026, with no experience, no degree, and no capital you do not already have. Every method on this list works on this continent. Every method has been tested by real people in real African cities and villages. Every number I give you is honest, not inflated, not designed to impress you, because you deserve real information. At the end, drop a comment and subscribe, telling me which method fits your situation right now, not your dream situation where you actually are. Let us get into it. Method number 1, freelancing. Now, before you click away, I know what you are thinking. I have heard this before. It does not work from Africa, and you are partially right. The old version of freelancing advice did not work from Africa because it told you to open a Stripe account, accept PayPal, and market yourself to Americans. But the game has changed, and here is what is actually working right now for African freelancers in 2026. Platform 1, Fiverr. Fiverr works from Africa. You can set up a profile today for free and start offering a service. And here is the key. You do not need to be an expert. You need to be useful. The highest demand gigs right now that Africans are winning. Voiceover recording in African accents and languages. Brands across the world pay for this because it sounds authentic. Data entry and research. Simple, repetitive, always in demand. Graphic design using Canva. Yes, Canva. You do not need Photoshop. You do not need a design degree. You need an eye for layout and a free tool. Social media management. Local African businesses need this desperately, and almost nobody is offering it professionally. Startup cost, 0 cedis, 0 naira, 0 time to first income. Most people land their first order within 2 to 4 weeks if they apply consistently. Realistic monthly ceiling. Once established, $200 to $800 per month is achievable for a part-time freelancer. Full-time, experienced freelancers in Africa are making $1,500 to $3,000. How to get paid? Payoneer connects directly to Fiverr and deposits into your local bank account or mobile money. This works in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Côte d'Ivoire, and most of West and East Africa. The one honest warning: freelancing takes patience in the first month. You will apply for jobs. You will not hear back immediately. That is normal. The people who succeed are the ones who apply every single day for the first 30 days without stopping. Persistence is the only skill freelancing actually requires at the start. Method number 2. Trading goods locally. This is the oldest income method in Africa, and it is still one of the most powerful because it requires no internet, no English, no special skills, and it can start this week. The basic model is simple. You buy something where it is cheap. You sell it where it is more expensive. You keep the difference. Let me give you a real example. In many parts of Ghana, a crate of eggs bought directly from a poultry farm costs significantly less than the same crate sold in an urban neighborhood market. The difference, after transport, can be 30 to 50 cedis per crate. If you move 5 crates per day, that is 150 to 250 cedis daily. That is not a fortune, but it is real money, and it compounds. Other high-margin trading opportunities working in Africa right now. Seasonal produce arbitrage. Buy tomatoes, peppers, or onions when prices are low at harvest. Store them. Sell when prices rise. Phone accessories, bought in bulk from wholesale markets or imported from China in small quantities via online platforms. Sold individually in neighborhoods with no nearby phone shop. Secondhand clothing, Okirika/bin-down boutique. Buy bales wholesale, sort, and retail individually. Margins of 200 to 400% are common. Startup cost, as low as $20 to $50 for your first batch of stock. Time to first income, you can earn on day one. The day you buy is the day you can sell. Earning ceiling, $150 to $600 per month for a consistent trader. This scales directly with how much you reinvest. The one principle that separates successful traders from unsuccessful ones. Every single time you make a profit, reinvest a portion immediately. Do not spend it. Grow the stock. Grow the routes. Grow the margin. Trading is a compounding game. Treat it like one.
Method number 3. Digital content creation. And before you say it, yes, I know. You have heard this one before too. But hear me out. Because what most people do not understand about content creation is this. You do not need to be famous. You do not need to go viral. You do not even need to show your face. What you need is a topic people are searching for and the consistency to keep showing up. Let me explain how this actually works for African creators in 2026. YouTube pays creators based on how many people watch their videos and how valuable that audience is to advertisers. In the finance, business, and education niches, which are exactly what we are talking about on this channel, the advertising rates are among the highest on the platform. A faceless YouTube channel in the African finance niche, posting consistently, can realistically reach monetization, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, within 6 to 12 months. After that, a channel with 5,000 subscribers in this niche can earn between $150 and $400 per month from ads alone before sponsorships, digital products, or affiliate income. But here is the honest truth that most YouTube success videos will not tell you. The first 3 months will feel like you're talking to nobody. Your first video might get 12 views. Your second might get 8. That is not failure. That is the price of entry. Every creator you admire went through exactly this. The creators who make money from YouTube are not the most talented. They are the most consistent. Beyond YouTube, TikTok, Facebook Reels, and Instagram Reels all pay African creators in 2026 through their creator programs. You can post short videos, 60 seconds, filmed on your phone, and begin building an audience that eventually earns. The fastest path. Pick one platform. Pick one topic you know something about. Post 3 times per week for 90 days without stopping. That is the full strategy. It sounds simple, because it is. The execution is where people fall off. Method number 4. Small-scale farming. This is the method that your grandparents would approve of. And it might also be the most underestimated income source available to Africans in 2026. Because here is a fact that most urban Africans have forgotten. The land in Africa is extraordinarily fertile, and most of it is not being used. You do not need to own land to start. You can rent a small plot. In most parts of Ghana, a quarter acre can be rented for as little as 200 to 500 cedis per season. You do not need farming experience. You need one crop, one market, and one season to learn. Let me give you the most beginner-friendly entry point right now. Leafy vegetables, specifically spring onions, lettuce, cabbage, and spinach. Why these? Because 1. They grow fast. You can harvest within 6 to 10 weeks. 2. They require very little land. You can grow profitably on a space the size of a large room. 3. Demand is constant. Restaurants, hotels, and market women buy these every single week. 4. Startup cost is low. Seeds, basic tools, and first month's water access can be covered for under $50. The honest numbers. A well-managed quarter-acre vegetable plot can generate $100 to $300 per month after costs. That might not sound dramatic, but it is reliable, it is physical, and it does not disappear if the internet goes down or a platform changes its algorithm. And most importantly, it compounds. Season 2, you know more. Season 3, you scale. By year 2, several plots, a small team, a regular buyer. This is how rural African wealth has always been built. The land has always been there. The question is whether you will use it. Method number 5. And this one is unique to Africa. Mobile money services. In most parts of the world, if you want to send money, you go to a bank. In Africa, particularly in West Africa, you go to a mobile money agent. And that agent earns a commission on every single transaction they process. Let me explain the model. Platforms like MTN Mobile Money, Vodafone Cash, Airtel Tigo Money, Orange Money, and Wave operate agent networks across Africa. To become an agent, you register, make an initial float deposit, which can be as low as 200 to 500 cedis or equivalent, and you begin processing transactions for customers in your area. Every deposit, withdrawal, transfer, and bill payment you process earns you a small commission. In a busy location, a market, a transport terminal, a busy street corner, an active agent processes dozens to hundreds of transactions per day. The numbers. An active mobile money agent in a moderate traffic location in Ghana earns between 300 and 800 cedis per month in commissions. In high-traffic locations, bus stations, large markets, this can exceed 1,500 cedis per month. Startup cost. Your float, which you get back, plus the cost of a basic phone and SIM if you do not already have one. Time to first income. You can earn commissions from your first week of operation. The key to making this work, location. A mobile money booth at home earns almost nothing. The same booth at a busy junction, next to a school, or near a market earns meaningfully every day. If you already have a location with foot traffic, a small shop, a kiosk, a compound near a busy road, adding mobile money as a service costs almost nothing and adds a daily income stream with zero extra time investment. This is one of Africa's most overlooked income assets. And it is right there, available to almost anyone. So, 5 methods. Let me summarize them simply. Method 1, freelancing. Best if you have a skill, a phone or laptop, and patience for the first 30 days. Method 2, local trading. Best if you have $20 to $100 to start and you want income this week, not next month. Method 3, digital content. Best if you are willing to play a long game, 6 to 12 months before meaningful income, but want something that builds permanently. Method 4, small-scale farming. Best if you have or can access land and you want a physical, reliable income that compounds season by season. Method 5, mobile money. Best if you have a busy location and want to add a passive commission income to something you're already doing. None of these methods will make you rich this week. I want to be honest with you about that because the YouTube algorithm rewards channels that promise fast results, and I am choosing not to do that. What I will promise you is this. Every method on this list is real. Every number I gave you is real. And every single person who has built financial freedom in Africa, every single one, started with one method, stayed consistent, and reinvested until it became something bigger. You already have what you need to start. The only question left is which one.